Christian Bale was preparing for his role in American Psycho, dressing the part, hitting the gym, getting his teeth redone. There was just one problem. He didn't actually have the part. Leonardo DiCaprio did. What Went Wrong is a podcast dedicated to the idea that every movie is a miracle. Join Lizzie Bassett and Chris Winterbauer every other week as they unearth the chaos and humanity behind Hollywood's biggest flops and most shocking successes. They aren't here to dunk on your favorite films. They're here to celebrate movies. As the New York Times said, they're movie industry people who truly love films and the people who make them. Listen to What Went Wrong wherever you get your podcasts.
You've got a great idea for a small business, but you just can't get it off the ground. You want to be your own boss, set your own hours. Well, new year means new opportunities, and Shopify's got you covered to help get your venture off the ground. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. You can get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. And they help with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard. Don't kick yourself next holiday season when your 2025 resolution list looks the same as it does today. Make it happen with Shopify. Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/income, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/income to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/income.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
All right, it's finally that time, Chris. We've done 50 more songs. It's the end of the year. It's time to rank all of the songs we discussed, but we're doing it a little bit differently, and we're joined by one of the longest-running co-hosts, Johnny.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm usually on here to do a really awesome song, but I'll rank a song instead.
Yeah, so here's how this is going to work. I've stolen this format from a podcast called Screen Drafts, which is a giant drafting of movies podcast. However, they've never done 50 things for one of their drafts, so I had to get creative. There's 3 of us. I'm going to sit out of trivia, and I'm going to ask you guys some trivia questions real quick.
Okay.
Whoever gets the most trivia questions right gets the first pick of what position they want. I'll take the last position that's remaining.
Okay.
Of the 3 positions. Once we finish trivia, when it's time to pick positions, I'll explain the positions. But
cool.
We'll start with this. Trivia question number 1, and just shout it out if you think you know it.
Okay.
In the 1994 draft, there was an album we failed to draft that was the best-selling record of that year, which happened to be a movie soundtrack. What movie was it the soundtrack for?
I'll take a guess.
Go for it.
Boomerang.
No.
Forrest Gump.
No.
You coming back to me for another guess?
Yeah.
1994. Failed to draft it.
I'll give you another hint. Animated film.
Oh. The Lion King.
Correct.
All right.
Wow.
All right, Chris is on the board. All right, question number 2. In one of the episodes of The Thundred, we discussed how Hysteria by Def Leppard was among the most expensive albums ever produced. However, the actual most expensive album ever produced was by Michael Jackson. What was the name of this album?
Thriller.
No.
I think it is History?
Nope.
Bad.
Nope.
Geez, if it's not History, I know which one it is. I just can't think of the name of it. Is it Dangerous?
Nope.
I'm conceding.
All right.
I think I am too.
It was the album Invincible.
I wouldn't have got that.
All right.
You're not on your mic.
Question number 3. Chris and I frequently use Todd in the Shadow's One Hit Wonderland videos as research. However, this year, how many songs did Todd cover on One Hit Wonderland that we had already done episodes on?
3.
Jeez.
3 is not correct.
I mean, he only does the episode. He doesn't really do that many episodes. He does like the other series and stuff too. I'm going to say You said in the past year?
In just this past year, yeah.
That we've done an episode on ever.
Yeah, we already did the episode before he did it.
5.
No.
4.
Nope.
1.
Nope.
2.
2 is correct.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm on the board.
He did Tarzan Boy and Life is a Highway.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of Tarzan Boy, one of the songs that we covered this year was Tarzan Boy, and it appeared in what kids film from the mid-90s?
Home Alone.
Nope.
George of the Jungle?
Nope.
Aladdin.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. It's a part 3 of a franchise.
Die Hard 3.
Part 3
Kids movie.
Part 3 of a franchise. Home Alone 3?
Nope.
It's animated.
No, it's not animated. I'll give another hint. Based on a comic book and cartoon series.
X-Men?
Nope.
I don't know.
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
They might be named after Renaissance painters.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think I got that.
I think that's a tie, so this will be the tiebreaker question. What album released this year currently holds the Billboard record for most top 10 hits from a single album?
Billie
Kendrick Lamar.
Eilish.
Neither one of you are correct so far. With 10 top 10 hits.
Taylor Swift, the Tortured Poets Department.
Correct. All right.
Jeez.
Chris got that. All right. So your options are following. So each one of us is going to have 3 vetoes
Okay.
throughout this. So if you decide to be drafter A, and I'm not going to go through all these numbers, but you are going to get 15 picks.
Okay.
The pros to this is that you're going to have a lot of control over the middle songs, and you will be the person who has to say what the number 1 song is. But the con is that you're probably not going to get to pick the number 1 song. It'll just be the last song that's remaining on the board at that point. And you have the least amount of songs to pick from, but you will get 2 more vetoes to utilize. So you'll have a total of 5 vetoes.
Okay.
If you pick draft number B, you'll have the most picks with 18. Most of your picks will be in the middle, but you will be the person who determines the top 2 songs. So long as your song number 2 pick doesn't get vetoed, you can kind of force the top of the card.
Okay.
The con is that you'll have almost no influence near the bottom of the list. And if you pick position B, you will be the only person to get a veto override, which means that if someone's song gets vetoed and you think, no, that's the right spot that it should be, you can override their veto once.
Okay.
And then position C, you get a fair amount of picks with 17, and you have pretty much control across the board. The con is that the top of the list is where you have the least amount of power, and you get 1 extra veto with that one.
I think I'm going to go with B.
With B? Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny?
A.
You're going with A? All right, and then I'll take C. All right, so I will just kind of tell you when it's your pick for something. Well, Johnny, you have 50 and 49. What are you going to put at 50 as the worst song we discussed this year?
And this theoretically could be vetoed.
This could be vetoed by either one of us, yes.
I don't think either one of you are going to veto this. I did like this song as a kid, but it's really stupid. I'm going to go with number 50. I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Wow.
Ooh, from Reich Said Fred.
Alt-right said Fred. That's interesting. I mean, I'm not some big I'm Too Sexy fan, but that's really that's so crazy to put that in last with some of these choices on here. But I'm not going to waste a veto on that.
That's not worth wasting a veto to me either. That's like what, to get it 3 positions higher.
Yeah,
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah,
It is bad. It is bad.
It's like it's one of the cheesiest songs on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. All right. You're not getting any pushback from that, so how about your 49 pick?
I could get pushback from this.
Uh-oh.
Tarzan Boy by Baltimora. Again, you could see where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
These songs are gimmick.
Yeah. I don't mind that. Like when I look at this list, I don't mind that.
I mean, I like the song, but do I like the song, or do I just like the oh part?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, what are the verses to that song?
Just like you like I'm Too Sexy.
Yeah. I know more of the lyrics to I'm Too Sexy than I know lyrics to Tarzan Boy.
Tarzan Boy just makes me think of that Listerine bottle swinging through the swinging through the jungle. So now what, Matt?
Well, so that stands. Neither one of us is vetoing, so it moves to you, Chris, for pick number 48.
48. I'm probably looking at this. I think I'm going to go just because I didn't even know this song. And then when we did the episode, I was like, I still don't know that I like this that much. I think I'm going to go with Drinking in L.A. by Bran Van 3000.
Okay. I think that's... I was looking at that one as well, honestly, so that's fine by me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know that song.
Yeah, that's the main issue with it. I think maybe the song was okay, but I was like, this isn't a hit.
I think that's going to be, when I was looking at this whole list, this year more than any other year, I think we have a pretty hefty chunk of, is this even really a hit?
Right.
And that was definitely one of them. So I get the next two picks here in the C position, and I'm going to pick a song that I think we actively said was the worst song we've ever done on this podcast. So I think it's time for us to bring in Hinder's Lips of an Angel and get that off of this list of songs. So let me add that.
Well, unless Johnny vetoes it, maybe he likes Lips of an
Are
Angel.
you a big fan of Lips of an Angel?
No, I actually do not like that song. So
Do you know it?
I think if I listen to the podcast, yes, but I couldn't sing anything.
It's in TikToks and stuff. It's so butt rock.
Can you sing it?
Didn't mean to call you down. Hear my voice, it sounds so real.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's literally a song about cheating. All right, let me take a look at some of the other ones in here.
There's some bangers in here.
I got another one after this. So let's see. I don't foresee anybody challenging me on this one either. I'm gonna put at position 46. Respect Yourself by Bruce Willis.
Okay. I mean,
I'm not sure. How many vetoes do I have?
You have 3 and a veto override.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it on that, but come on, there's worse songs than that.
I would agree there's worse songs too, but I'm not going to use a veto. I think these vetoes are going to come in handy later on.
Yeah, we'll just all these 30 to 50 songs could probably all be interchanged at this point.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, you're next up here. 45 and 44.
Whoa, I get 2 in a row. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the default song, Wasting My Time. Is that what it's called?
That is
Wasting
correct.
My Time by default. Let's get the butt rock out of here.
Yeah. No, that's a good call. All right, so we'll take that out of there.
Yeah, good call. I agree.
Wasting My Time by default.
Now when I look at this, it gets a little tougher, and this might be controversial, but I might go with Anagata Devita by Iron Butterfly.
Ooh.
You guys like that one?
Yeah.
I'm not going to use one of my vetoes on this, so that's up to you.
I mean,
I was wrong. You have 5. You have 5 vetoes.
And an override?
No, you don't have the override. Chris took the override.
Yeah.
I got you two mixed up for a second.
So if he would veto this, that means that I have to pick again?
Yes.
Something else instead of that.
I'll let it go.
All right. Joey Ritter is not going to be happy about this.
Way to go. Sorry, Joey.
But here's the thing. It's a really long song.
It's really long, and it has, I just don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
There was actually a good episode. We learned a lot about Iron Butterfly. They're pretty interesting. I'm just not big on that song. That's all.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm fine with it there, though. All right, Jim, you get...
Jim.
Is
Jim
my
here?
God. Johnny, you get 43 and 42, the next two.
Chris, do you know when we do auction drafts and you bid people up, you try to get them to use their, money?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a little veto out.
You're trying to get a veto out of me. All right, that's...
Not out of you.
Wow.
I think I know exactly what he's about to play.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Supermodel by RuPaul.
Oh, you played poorly.
Yeah. We don't really care that much about that song.
I thought from listening to it, you loved RuPaul.
I do love RuPaul. That doesn't mean I love that song that much.
Okay. Are we...
Novelty song for sure.
42.
So you guys are good with that?
Yeah, I'm not fighting you on that.
All right, I'm going with Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Yep.
All right.
I like that pick too. I was thinking about putting that there. I'm fine if I never hear that song again.
Yeah, I'm not going to veto that one either. Although I don't hate it as much as you two, but it's definitely not.
I don't hate it. I mean, as a kid, I
either.
thought it was funny, but I don't want to listen to it.
All right, well, Chris, you now get 41 and 40.
Wow, it's back to me again. I didn't expect it to come back to me so fast.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's getting harder. I had something in mind a second ago. How about... Oh, I know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Do Right
That's
by
what I was
Jimmy's
going to
Chicken
say.
Shack.
And I was going to think he was going to veto it.
He's a big Jimmy's Chicken
Yeah,
Shack
yeah.
guy.
I am a big Jimmy's Chicken Shack guy,
Jimmy's
but I'm not fighting for that one. So.
Okay.
That was what I was going to pick, Chris.
Yeah, Do Right's got to go there. And then I get another one too?
Yep.
Let's go. You know what? When I look at these, probably the song that I care the least about, it's starting to be like, oh, this isn't a bad song. I just don't care about this song. Might be Are You Jimmy Ray by Jimmy Ray.
That probably would have been what I played next, honestly, if you
Yeah.
didn't get there first. And now it's my turn, which is
How many picks do you get?
I only get one.
Wow.
So I'm going to look at this. Let me take a look at all these options. You know, it's been a really agreeable draft so far. I'm like, maybe I can try to shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to have some stronger opinions when we get higher.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go... I am going to go with a song that I don't really care that much about. And see if you guys let it slide. At 39, I'm going to go with Breakout by Swing Out Sister.
Oh, man. How many vetoes do I get?
You have three and an override.
Don't stop to ask. Now you're finally gonna... Man, that's a good song. Dude, I'm going to have to veto
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Because there's way worse songs than that on this list.
Okay.
I think he just wanted to get a veto out of the way.
All right,
Yeah.
then I'm going to go with Must Be the Money
Okay.
by Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
You think 'cause I'm a big sports guy, I'm going to veto that. I'm not.
No, I'm just not. This was the year we covered a lot of actors or athletes turned musician on
Yeah.
this podcast. All right, so that bounces back to you, Chris.
Oh, back to me again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go Hell from Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Ooh, I'm going to throw a veto on that one, actually.
Oh.
I figured.
Okay.
Does he get two?
Well, I get to go. I get
Oh,
to
yeah, you get your
now-
veto.
Yeah, I got vetoed. So how about if I go with, okay, Great Cause, not sure about the song, We Are the World by USA for Africa.
I was eyeing up that song a couple times, so I think
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, it arguably has like the greatest assembling of people, musicians, artists,
Or yeah,
Chris.
but like even half of our episode was just a review of a documentary
Yeah.
on Netflix.
The documentary is incredible, and the collection of people is incredible. Just the song.
yeah, it's like the national anthem.
Yeah. It's just not that good.
Yeah, it's perfect. It serves its purpose.
So that's where that one's going?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
sitting there at 38. Johnny, you get two in a row now, 37 and 36.
The Purple People Eater by Sheb Woolley.
I am so impressed that lasted as long as it did.
Yeah, I love it. Made it that high.
Yeah, that's just, it got lost in this list.
It did.
And, you know, as a kid, I also like this song, but there's just so much better songs. I got 5 on it by Loonies.
Oh. Wow, really?
Yeah, I just looking at, I mean, some of these songs I don't really even know, like really remember, like Closer to Free the Bodines.
That's Everybody Wants to Live.
Like
they want to
It was the
live.
Party of Five theme song.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that, I knew it was a song.
I mean, I'm not gonna veto the Loonies.
Yeah, I think I'm going to regret if I use my veto.
Yeah, it's just get it out of there.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
All right, and now I'm up with one, and I'm gonna do "Lotta Love" from Nicolette Larson.
That's a good song.
Sing it for me, Chris.
It's gonna take a lot of love.
Yeah, I'm good with that one. Leaving.
Oh, man. All right, fine. I mean, there's a couple I hate that's lower than.
Well, you can pick one of them because you're
I
up
know.
next at 34.
All right, well, then I'm going to go with Mississippi Queen by Mountain. A lot of love's better than that song.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I agree with its positioning right now.
Yeah.
Did Jimmy Ray already go off the board?
Yep. Timmy Ray's gone.
Yeah. Now to Johnny.
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing in looking at this list right now. There's 2 Beverly Hill Cops things on here. Like, how is that still on there?
Because we did those episodes around the release of the new Beverly Hills Cop movie.
Yeah, which I thought was going to make a much bigger cultural footprint than it did.
Yeah, it really was here and gone pretty quick.
I'm going to get Respect Yourself by Bruce Willis.
It's been off for a while.
Sorry, I missed that. Well, then I'll do Axel F by Harold Faltermeyer.
All right.
I love that it's an instrumental that was a number one song.
Well,
Are you ever going to listen to it? Have you ever put that song on once in your life?
I think I probably have. I kind of like that song, but
Veto
I'm not
it
going to
then.
veto it.
I'm not going to veto it either, but I am going to bundle it with its buddy at 32. I'm going to put Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy.
That's a pretty good song.
It is a really good song. It came on my random shuffle the other day. But there's better songs.
Yeah, there's better songs. I'm not going to use a veto on that.
All right, let's see. Maybe I'll get another veto out of this one because this is truly how I feel.
Okay. Tell us how you feel,
Because
Matt.
we do frown upon trying to force vetoes out of people.
No, we don't.
I do. I'm not going to try Swing Out Sister again just yet, but I'm going to go with Johnny Hates Jazz Shattered Dreams.
Veto.
Yeah, Johnny's busted out the veto. He did he did a whole parody at his work to say about broken screens.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did a whole work parody video, our own original lyrics.
Yeah.
All right, let me
Called
try.
Shattered Screens.
I'm going to try again then with Breakout by Swing Out Sister.
Okay. I'm not going to veto it again. I can only push it up so high.
I mean, it moved up almost 10 positions from where it was earlier. That's a
okay.
pretty good
All
bump
right.
up. And Chris, you go next.
I'm going to go with The Hole of the Moon by the Waterboys.
I'm going to throw down a veto.
Ooh. I saw
right.
that coming.
Yeah.
Paul would not allow that.
Oh my God. I just realized that one we've been skipping and I didn't even see it till now.
What?
Damn it. This should have been this should have been my lowest one. Man, this sucks. Butterfly Kisses.
You really turned around on Butterfly
I know.
Kisses.
I turned around more on the guy, not on the song. Wow. Butterfly Kisses made it that high? Damn it. I can't believe my eyes just like glazed over it.
Yeah, now that's above Mississippi Queen by Mountain for starters. In the Gata Davida.
I'm fine with that.
Actually, most of these aren't that bad. There's maybe 2 or 3 that you'd be upset about it being above.
Okay. All right.
Johnny, you're up next for 29.
Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force.
Oh, really?
I already used half of my veto, so I'm probably not going to use one on this.
I'm looking at some of the things here that I'm not going to veto it because I know I'm going to regret it if I do.
Yeah, same. But I will say, I mean, that's a song that I still listen to pretty regularly. Like, that song rips.
Yeah, that's a Guitar Hero classic.
Ooh, I get 2 in a row. Okay, let's see. What are 2 that I want to get rid of? I'm going to put at 28 Jane Says by Cowboy Mouth.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
I don't even see it on my list, but
It's
it's
the
number
very
50.
last one. Yeah.
It's not even on my list.
So I'm going to take that one off the board. And I think the time has come to remove... What was it? It was just staring at me a second ago. I think I'm going to get rid of Something in the Air by Thunderclap Newman.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one
Ooh,
too.
Sean's going to be not happy about that one.
That I don't really like that song
It's okay.
that much. It's
okay.
completely
There's one
average.
song on here that has to go, so when it's my pick, let me know.
All right, Chris, it's your turn.
You know, I'm going to do Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand.
Seems like something Matt Kelly would love.
Yeah, but I'll let that one stay.
I think it's pretty good.
You like that song?
Yeah. It wasn't on like Madden or something?
Yes, that's probably why I don't like it. It was like one of those every time, you'd hear it like 5 times when you played a game of Madden, and it was probably one of those years we played Madden a lot. I don't know. I'm good on that song.
Is it my pick?
Johnny, you get 2 more.
Okay, this one, I guess you guys like it because Pee Wee Herman, but Tequila by the Champs.
I think Tequila had a good run.
Look, it's in the top 25. Good for it.
Wow.
I can't believe it made it that far. And then Is Faded by Soul Decision still out there?
That was the other one I was looking at. Yeah, Faded's
It's a
still
good
in there.
song.
I'm gonna throw that one out there.
All right, I'm not going to block it. There's one I can't believe that. Is it back to me yet? Or
No,
is,
it's
They're
one
just they
more.
hide. They
I
hide.
know they do.
Okay.
There's a ridiculous
If
one on here.
we had a board, like a big LED
Yeah.
board, and it showed like who was left
Well,
and who moved.
the original way I wanted to do this, and then the timing just didn't happen, was I would have loved to have printed out all of the song titles as individual cards that people could drop on the table, as well as veto cards that someone could throw on top of it. But didn't have the time for that. All right, so looking at this, I have a feeling that I'm not going to get away with Shattered Dreams twice. I'm going to go with Yellow, Oh Yeah.
Wow, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the Twix commercial?
Yeah. They use it for Twix? Probably. That makes sense.
It makes
they
it.
would.
I would put money without knowing the answer to that question. I can
Like a
confidently
Twix
say yes.
coming out of the package. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Bow, bow.
I said I don't know for sure, but the answer is probably
The
yes.
moon.
Beautiful. But yeah, so that's
All
my.
right.
All right, no one's vetoing
That's
that.
sad.
Hey, one-hit thunderers, thunderheads, thunder buns. All right, I'll just go with one-hit thunder listeners. This is Krista Makes, guitarist and vocalist for Less Than Jake, and host of Krista Makes a Podcast, a songwriting podcast where every week I'm joined by an amazing guest to break down the writing, recording, and release of one iconic song that they have written. In our giant evergreen back catalog of episodes, we've had rock legends such as Dee Snider and Huey Lewis, punk rock favorites such as Mark Hoppus, Fat Mike, and Brett Gurewitz, up-and-coming artists of today such as Liz Stokes of the Beths and Genesis Owusu, and even some of the artists that have been featured on One Hit Thunder. The show is even produced by One Hit Thunder host Chris Fafalius. What more could you possibly ask for? Krista Makes a Podcast is available for free on all the places you listen to podcasts, and new episodes come out every Monday. I guarantee you'll like it, or we'll give you your money back.
All right, Chris.
Like, dude,
22.
I can't believe you would take out Oh Yeah before you would take out Cheerleader by Omi.
Don't you like Cheerleader?
I like Cheerleader, but like, it's not a good song. I like it somewhat ironically.
Yeah, I think we like it ironically.
All right, well, Johnny, it goes over to you.
How'd you know I wasn't going to veto that?
I was pretty confident you weren't going to veto
Okay,
that.
yeah, you were right. Crush by Jennifer Page.
Oh, that's a good song.
That is a very good song.
We'll use a
Just-
veto then.
Just a little crush. I'm not going to veto it.
All right.
There's too many good songs out here.
All right, Chris.
Oh, it's back to
You got
me.
number 20.
Okay, I'm going to do Brimful of Asha by Corner Shop.
All right.
Because
I'm happy it got as high as it did, honestly.
barely a hit. I do like the band. That probably wasn't one of my favorite songs I heard by them. So, unless Johnny wants to veto it.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
So I'm up next. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to go with Shattered Dreams by Johnny Hates Jazz.
Johnny's fine with that, so let
Yeah.
it roll.
All right.
It needed to be up. I think that's a good song.
Okay. And now it goes back to Chris.
Since I don't have this, did we get rid of Whoever You Are by Geggy Ta yet?
No.
We should have.
Yeah.
I thought the whole time I was looking at that, I'm like, we
I
got
was
rid of this geek.
riding in my car. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that is, it's way too high for Geggy Ta.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It had a good run. We had Taylor on for that episode, right?
We did.
Yeah.
Who's up?
All right. None of us are vetoing Geggy Ta?
No.
All right. Then Johnny, number 17.
Jimmy Ray's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna do So Alive by Love and Rockets.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, that got a little higher than it should have, I think.
Hey, these things hide in there. They
There's-
get lucky.
There's one been hiding in here real good.
I just was thinking that too, actually.
I wonder if we're all thinking the same one.
We'll find out in a second.
Do you want to all
who
say it at three?
Oh, Chris, you're up next.
okay.
Do you want to all say it?
Well, then you'll be name dropping
Yeah,
if,
no,
it's
no,
not,
no,
if
okay,
it's not the
okay.
same. I got to go To Be With You for Mr. Big.
Yeah.
That's a bad song.
You think?
It's so cheesy.
I don't think it's a bad song.
It's such a... I'm the one who wants to...
Are you gonna use one of your 4
be with
vetoes on
you. It's too, like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind it, but
It's pretty cheesy.
All right. I got number 15.
Wow, we're getting high now.
And here's another one I can't believe made it this far. I'm going to put Shut Up and Dance
Yeah.
here.
Good call.
oh, hold on.
Oh, Johnny's thinking about a veto on Shut Up and Dance. He don't even dance.
I don't. I'm not going to do it, but I do think that's a good song.
Okay. All right. Chris.
Oh, it's back to me.
He gets all the picks.
Now we're getting pretty high, and we have a lot. We have like only good songs left.
Oh, I should mention, you can't use your override on one of you. Like, if it's a song you picked, you can't override it, but you can override if someone vetoes
okay.
one of Johnny or us.
Okay. I'm going to do something. Me and Johnny one Sunday early had some drinks, went to Bar 9 in Greensburg, and we saw our buddy Jimmy Mowry playing, who had come on the podcast to talk about Everything Falls Apart by Dog's Eye View. I think Dog's Eye View had a great run here. I think that's really high. I think they got higher on our charts than they ever got on the Billboard charts. So.
Yeah.
I think that's
Did you hear Jimmy Mowry's new O'Reilly jingle he did?
For O'Reilly?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he did it. They had a contest and he did a song. This is pretty good.
Wow.
You should check it out.
Okay.
Johnny, you're up next.
So is this Drinking LA song still available?
No,
No, that's
been
all
gone.
gone.
It's been
Yeah.
gone.
Okay, sorry. Well, I'm about to rip someone's heart out. Loving You by Minnie Riperton.
Ooh, that is a good song. Maya Rudolph's mom. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful.
I'm not going to veto it, but I do want to shout out, she did fight a lion.
That's true. That was crazy. And her husband ran over and grabbed the lion.
Yeah, grabbed the lion by its mane to pull it off of her.
That is crazy.
That is love.
I love that song, but I'm still saving these.
Yeah, I've got my 2 vetoes.
I got 4 left, so you guys are in trouble.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me, when we get to the final 10, I'll tell everyone what their like last position stuff is. But Chris, you've got number 12.
12. Okay. Like now it's good songs. Now
Yeah.
it's
Except, there's one song in here I think you think is good, Chris, but
Wow.
I don't think it's that good.
Wow. Okay. I don't know which
Well, it'll be
one.
my next pick.
All right.
All right. We'll see.
Foreshadowing.
I'm going to go with Just Saw It. Ooh, I'm deciding between 2. I'll go with Closer to Free by the Bodines. Didn't you try? Did you already do it?
No, he tried and
We didn't veto it. He was just asking what it was,
yeah,
right?
he asked what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do Closer to Free.
All right.
That's a
Close to
pretty
the
good
Freeze
song.
is gone.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be gone.
I'm going to go with one that I think is the one that Johnny's looking at. I could be wrong here. At number 11, just shy of the top 10, I'm going to go with I Love Your Smile by Shanice.
Oh,
Chris, you better bring that veto out.
that's such a good song. But there are still ones I really like a lot. Oh man, she's from Pittsburgh. Okay, I'm gonna veto that. I gotta
Nice,
show a little
Chris.
Pittsburgh pride.
Okay.
Way to flex on
Let
him.
me update you. So you have 1 veto left
That's
and
it?
1 veto override left.
Damn, that's all I got left.
All right.
No.
All right. Looking at this.
I did
You
it
know
for
what?
you, Shanice.
Okay. At 11, I'm going to put Give It to You
Okay.
by Jordan Knight.
That was me, my pick, because I think Chris really likes that
I
song.
do really. You like that song, Matt?
I like that song a lot. That's why I'm content with it being where it's at, just shy
It's
of
so
the top
sexual.
10. Dude, that smile that he gives when he says come in the
Oh
lyrics.
yeah.
All right. So in the final 10, so we'll start with Johnny. You're going to have 7 and 4, and then you're going to be the one that says what the number 1 song is.
And I also have 4
But
vetoes.
you have 4 vetoes.
So
that you
I
can,
control the
you
top
can
10.
definitely control where that goes.
Yep, you guys are screwed.
Chris, you've got 10, 8, 6, and 2.
Okay.
And then I've got 9, 5, and 3.
Okay.
So, Chris, you start off the top 10 here.
All right. What is going to be lowest of what's left?
And
Let's-
if you need, do you need me to read off what is left?
That would be good for the viewer or the listener here, because
Okay.
that would help.
All right. So the 10 songs that are still remaining, for those of you listening, are Rusted Roots, Send Me On My Way,
Wow.
Come On Eileen by Dixie's Midnight Runners, Right Here, Right Now by Jesus Jones, Warren G. Regulate, Mother Mother by Tracy Bonham, The Hole of the Moon by the Waterboys, I Wish by Skee-Lo, Hell by the Squirrel Nut Zippers,
wow.
I Love Your Smile by Shanice, and Buffalo Stance by
Chris,
Nina,
you didn't get Hell
Nina
out?
Cherry.
He must have vetoed.
I vetoed it once and then you never brought it up again.
Oh, wow.
I forgot.
So whose turn is it?
Yours.
Hell, Squirrel Nut Zippers.
I'm happy it's in the top 10. I won't keep
Wow.
fighting.
I'm not
after that.
happy it's in the top 10.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try again for I Love Your Smile. And number 9.
There's a song, there's definitely at least one song where I hate that that's lower than, but I'm probably happy with it making the top 10. I don't think I'm going to use my final veto yet.
Okay. Well, Chris, you get to go next.
Look, no, Hole of the Moon by the Waterboys.
I'm going to use another veto on it.
Wow.
Okay.
So I have to pick another song.
You have to pick another song.
Then I'm going to do,
Be careful.
I'll do Mother Mother by Tracy Bonham. We love Tracy Bonham, but that's where I'll put that one.
All right. All right, Johnny.
Nobody's vetoing.
No.
The Hole of the Moon by the Waterboys.
Veto.
Do you have any left?
This is my last veto.
Hey, we'll get it next,
But you
Chris.
also have a veto override if you want to keep it there.
Oh. A veto. I mean, I can only use the veto. I can't use the veto override on one
To
of my
protect
own.
your own songs, but you can use it to protect a Johnny song.
Veto override.
Okay.
That
Yes, yes.
That song had too much of a run here.
Yay. I wanted to see if I could get into the top 5.
You weren't gonna.
Yeah.
All right. And Chris, you get the next pick.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, now it's... I mean, these last 6 songs are all bangers to
They
me.
are all good. I'll do I Wish by Skee-Lo.
Taking a stab at me, Chris.
I mean, they're all...
That song definitely should be at 6. It should be no higher than 6. It shouldn't even be in the top 10.
Is that what it is? 6?
It's number 6,
Yeah,
yeah.
it shouldn't be in the
Okay.
top 10. I agree.
Yeah.
And I got no vetoes. So,
Okay.
all right. So, number 5, that's me. I just don't have the love for the song that you have, Chris. I'm going to go with Buffalo Stance by Nina Cherry here.
I don't have any vetoes left, right?
You have 1 veto left.
Oh, I do. Oh, my love for Buffalo Stance. Does it?
And I don't think we should really consider name dropping here if we talk about, because we know what the 10
Yeah, we all
songs
know.
are.
We read them
I feel
off.
like, do you like that song more than Right Here, Right Now?
Yeah.
Well, then you should veto it
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to...
because it is good.
Yeah, I'm going to veto that.
All right. Then, all right. So, you're also out of vetoes. Meanwhile, Johnny has 4.
Johnny just controls what happens now.
Johnny can somewhat
Man,
direct
he
everything.
Just
All
just
right.
gets to decide, man. I hope he decides right.
So, I'm going to go with Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root
Okay.
at number 5.
Hold that beer. Veto.
Wow,
Okay.
he wants to hold that little hand.
All right. Well,
That song's amazing.
All right, then let's go with
Bubbly bubbly
fuck. I can't. That was the only one that I could justify. All right, Right Here, Right Now by Jesus Jones.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I couldn't even risk him not vetoing the other options. All right, Johnny, you get this next one.
Okay, so we have Rusted Root left, Dexy's Midnight Runners, Warren G.
And Buffalo Stance.
But wow. Come on, Eileen.
Well, neither one of us have vetoes, so that just stands.
and I probably wouldn't have vetoed that.
It's a good pick there.
It is.
It's good. It's a very good song, but I don't want to put it any higher than that.
See, and I would put it 1 higher than that. Because in number 3, I'm going to once again attempt for Buffalo Stance.
Wait, at number 3.
Yeah.
So there's only Rusted Root
And Warren G.
left.
Yeah.
Is that better?
This is an insane question that we're asking. Is Buffalo Stance, which I feel like is a relic of its time, better than 2 timeless jams?
Oh, I think it's a pretty good song.
Listen, it's number 3.
What is he like?
I will. I will not veto it.
All right.
Wow. Nina
All right.
Cherry at number 3.
Chris, you get to...
So basically, it's either Johnny's going to agree with me at what goes to So we're deciding between Rusted Root and Regulate, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think these would be the two left.
Neither did I.
Wow. This is here's my brain's breaking. Rusted Root. We're gonna have 2 Pittsburgh artists in our top 10, which is pretty cool.
You're going to have 2 in your top 3. Oh, no. Nina and Cherry wasn't.
Yeah,
one of those.
Shanice.
Yeah, Shanice.
Shanice. Rusted Root, the song is really good and really ridiculous. And Regulate, which, I mean, I really like Regulate, but I do feel like it's a little bit played out. Like, it's kind of like not Baby Got Back territory, but like...
You don't think Rusted Roots played out? It's in every car commercial for the past 10 years.
I feel like I don't hear it as much. I would probably put Regulate at 2.
Veto.
Okay. Rusted Root at 2, and Regulate is our number 1 song on the One Hit Thunder countdown this year. That's crazy.
I was like,
I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's sometimes that's how the cards fall.
all right,
That's
so let's
wild.
let's play back this whole thing for the listeners. This is the official, co-signed by all of us, rankings of our 50 songs this year. At number 50, I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. At 49, Tarzan Boy by Baltimora. At 48, Drinking in L.A. by Bronvan 3000. At 47, Lips of an Angel by Hinder. At 46, Respect Yourself by Bruce Willis. At 45, Wasting My Time by Default. 44, Inagata Davida by Iron Butterfly. 43, Supermodel You Better Work by RuPaul. 42, Barbie Girl by Aqua. 41, Do Right by Jimmy's Chicken Shack. 40, Are You Jimmy Ray by Jimmy Ray. 39, Must Be the Money by Deion Sanders. 38, We Are the World by USA for Africa. 37, Purple People Eater by Shelby Woolley. Sheb Woolley. I knew it was going to happen eventually.
Take a drink.
36, I Got 5 on It by Loonies. 35, Lotta Love by Nicolette Larson. 34, Mississippi Queen by Mountain. 33, Axel F by Harold Faltermeyer. 32, Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. 31, Breakout by Swing Out Sister. 30, Butterfly Kisses by Bob Carlisle.
Wow,
29,
how did that song get so high? That song should have been like 49.
29, Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. 28, Jane Says by Cowboy Mouth. 27, Something in the Air by Thunderclap Newman. 26, Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. 25, Tequila by The Champs. 24, Fade It by Soul Decision. 23, Oh Yeah by Yellow. 22, Cheerleader by Omi. 21, Crush by Jennifer Page. 20, Brimful of Asha by Corner Shop. 19, Shattered Dreams by Johnny Hates Jazz. 18, Whoever You Are by Gigi Ta. 17, So Alive by Love and Rockets. 16, To Be With You by Mr. Big. 15, Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon. 14, Everything Falls Apart by Dog's Eye View. 13, Lovin' You by Minnie Riperton. 12, Closer to Free by the Bodines. 11, Give It to You from Jordan Knight. 10, Hell by the Squirrel Nut Zippers. 9, I Love Your Smile by Shanice. 8, Mother Mother by Tracy Bonham. 7, The Whole of the Moon by the Waterboys. 6, I Wish by Skilo. 5, Right Here Right Now by Jesus Jones. 4, Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. 3, Buffalo Stance by Nina Cherry. 2, Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root. And number 1, Regulate by Warren G.
Wow. And we did it. Another year of episodes. We've done a lot of years of episodes now. I believe, Matt, that we should be considered the authority on one-hit wonders.
I
Us
agree.
and Todd.
Yeah.
Todd in the Shadows and us, I think, are the 2 authorities. And I think that these are pretty official rankings. So
This is how it stands. So let us know how we did in the comments and send us emails and all that jazz. Johnny, thank you for
Thanks for having me,
coming
guys.
and also controlling the top of the board with.
I thought We Are the World should have been like a little bit down on the list. There's way worse songs than that.
I think the biggest, what we say is the biggest fumble. I think Butterfly Kiss is making it in the top 30.
we let that get way too high. There was another one on there where I was like, oh,
Johnny Hates Jazz. That song should have been further down on the list.
down on the list.
Like it was ranked too high, too low.
Too low.
It
You
should've-
want it higher
yeah.
on the list. Higher on the list. Got it.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's people are going to be outraged about some things like Anagata Davida. People will be outraged about that. But in general, I think we did a good job. We let a few things slip by. I know what I think is way too high. Mr. Big, To Be With You. That's way too high.
Yeah, when this was originally set up where there'd be 4 people and me just kind of moderating it, I was only going to have 2 vetoes, and they were basically exclusively to get the Water Boys a little bit higher.
Yeah, you love them Water Boys.
I love that song.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
Over the past 75 years, more than 10,000 chemicals have entered our food supply, but the EU allows just 300 additives. At Thrive Market, we prioritize quality, banning over 1,000 ingredients found in conventional grocery stores. Our Healthy Swap scanner helps you find better versions of your pantry essentials without the junk, dyes, or fillers, and everything is delivered right to your doorstep. So shop at a grocery store that actually cares about your health at thrivemarket.com/get-started for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
The number you have reached is 100.7 WMMS.
It wasn't just a radio station, it was a lifestyle.
Cleveland is a rock and roll city for sure.
Get down!
The Wrath of the Buzzard. WMMS. Cleveland.
The rise and fall of one of the most iconic radio stations in America. Profiles. The Wrath of the Buzzard. PROH Files. Subscribe now wherever you get podcasts.